I'm also joined by another player, Sivaraman from L&T Finance joins us on this conversation. You know, I hope you were listening to what Srinivas Raghavan from Sundaram Finance was saying to us, sir. My question to you is, the whole, on one hand, you're seeing this push towards financial inclusion, both from the government and from the Reserve Bank of India. On the other hand, from the face of it, the smaller guy is getting squeezed out. Does this sit together well at all?
Well, I think let's, if RBI's intent is to really converge the regulations as set up amongst the set of players in the financial services industry, which is welcome, then the convergence should be on a overall basis, right? That's what I think Mr. Srinivas Raghavan was saying. At the outset, I think that while this regulation have been in the coming for quite some time now,
right.
Good that at least the uncertainty has gone away, and RBI has shown a level of pragmatism to ensure that there is sufficient time available for all the players to cope with the basic compliance related requirements. That's something good. So if you ask us about the capital adequacy, I don't see ourselves, because we have been a more conservative player, we have always maintained a higher level of capital adequacy. Our provisioning norms are conservative. We do provide based on a loss given default for NPAs. So to that extent, the provisioning requirement can be managed without much of a significant impact. The areas where perhaps RBI can work around is that bring about that convergence, including on the risk weightages, as well as in enabling the NBFCs on the overall to accept deposits, so long as they comply with the minimum size requirement as well as the rating requirements. Because see, the banks, even though they address the same portfolio, have a risk weightage of 75% for the retail.
Right. And
while RBI's own argument has been about the concentration risk as a need to have 100% risk weightage for this segment.
Sure.
Then the RBI need to encourage the NBFCs to take a diversified balance sheet by addressing even the higher credit quality companies.
Sure.
So that's how we need to really be able to do that. So I don't see a harm in bringing about this convergence at that level also.
How does these norms or this framework affect your business per se? Is there a material impact on your P&L?
We don't see any significant impact coming on the P&L for two reasons. As I mentioned right up front, we do follow a conservative provisioning policy. We have got the time. It's moving from 180 to 150 to 120 and then to 90. So there is sufficient time available for ensuring the practices and philosophies on the ground are aligned to achieve those 90-day NPA norms.
Before I let you go, Mr. Sivaraman, I have one question. This is about, excuse me, this is about newspaper reports that say that you have sought the Reserve Bank of India's nod to buy ING Vysya Bank. Can you confirm that for us? Is that accurate?
It's our policy not to comment on anything speculative. There have been some news report about Yes Bank in the past as well.
Sure.
They remain market speculation at the moment.
Are you talking?
Well, I said we don't respond to speculative.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Thank you so much. That was game. Thank you indeed. Sivaraman from L&T Finance talking about the NBFC norms, what that means for the sector per se. Do we have Sunil Kanoria on the line?